Let me tell you the crazy adventure I just had. If you didn't know, I'm a flight attendant for an airline here in Switzerland, and I spent the past 36 hours in an airplane. But let me start from the beginning. We, and by we I mean me and the airline I work for, we just brought 3.5 million masks back to Switzerland from Shanghai, which are about 19,000 kilograms, or for you Americans, 42,000 pounds of masks back to Switzerland. Crazy, right? Well, everything starts about 40 hours ago. I was still in Switzerland, Zurich.
I'm already happy that there is a tram to get me to Zurich airport at all during these times. There is basically no one.
And we took off at 7:35 a.m. towards Shanghai. We were 4 flight attendants, 4 pilots, 1 mechanic and 1 master loader. Now you might be asking yourselves, why are there so many flight attendants on this flight? Because it's just a cargo flight. Well, you still have to check the whole aircraft for any danger, any hazard, any fire or smoke, because there aren't that many sensors throughout the whole cabin, especially on a passenger aircraft. And this is a special flight because it was a passenger aircraft and we did a cargo flight with it. On our aircraft they mounted some nets, which meant they were able to put even more materials into the airplane. So on the flight we didn't really do anything else other than taking care of the pilots and checking the cabin every 15 minutes. Once we landed in Shanghai at 2 a.m., a health inspector showed up to the aircraft. Just arrived here in Shanghai, we gotta wear these masks and they're gonna measure if we have any fever. So we were able to get some sleep and we slept in the first class, which has proper beds and they are really comfortable actually. So we got lucky there. Then we woke up in the morning at about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. They started loading everything in the cargo holder of the aircraft and we had the opportunity to catch some fresh air. And while going out or having any contact with other people, we had to wear masks. Once outside, I noticed there were 2 other aircrafts from my airline, which was quite surprising. And that means there is a lot of demand of cargo flights right now. Which also brings me to the next point, and that is that I can imagine that in the future there will be a lot of requests for cargo flights, and that's what my airline is actually doing. They are transforming 3 passenger aircrafts into cargo aircrafts, which I'm actually happy about it because that means they can make some money there. We closed the door and we took off. And the flight back was exactly the same as on the way here. But they didn't load anything in the cabin of the aircraft because everything they needed fitted into the cargo holder of the aircraft. So then we came back to Zurich. We landed in Zurich at 6 a.m. and this is how I spent the past 36 hours in an airplane. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Woo. Stay safe. Woo.